What's up, bro? I'm gonna make this video super concise so you can actually get away from your screen, go out and take action on the things you've learned in just a few minutes. And I'm not gonna drag this video out to 20 minutes long. I'm gonna be super concise and explain exactly what you need to do in a great way. So, the number one priority as a teenager, why are we in this specific period of life? That's the question we need to be asking. Why does adolescence exist? Because adolescence is for the maturing of the brain. That is literally exactly what it's for, the maturing of the brain and for the developing of sex drive so we can become reproducers and be able to reproduce. That is the main goal of adolescence, like biologically, is to develop the brain and myelinate it and what the fuck is the word? I don't know. I'm not gonna waste your time though. It's like, basically shape your brain to be optimized for adulthood and for the things that really matter and the things that you use it most for. So, what am I saying? Basically, we need to optimize our brain and we need to optimize our experiences so that our brain gets used to certain things that are uncomfortable, certain things, that make us grow as a person. We need to get used to those. We need to keep doing those more. And we need to optimize our testosterone. So we need to optimize our brain and our testosterone. As a man, right? As a teenage boy, right? As a teenage girl, obviously, you want to optimize your hormones and your brain as well, right? But it's completely different. This is for teenage boys. If you're a teenage girl, I don't know, there's some YouTubers out there. I think I'll put one in the description. Anyway, teenage boys, we need to optimize our testosterone, especially. Optimizing your testosterone. I want you to guess what age you thought I am. What age do you think I am? 16, no? I have some pictures of me that people thought I was 19. People think I'm 3 or more years older than I am. And I can tell you, I've experienced the effects of high testosterone, and I'm only fucking 13, bro. I'm only fucking 13, and I'm experiencing the effects of high testosterone. Can you believe that, bro? And then just imagine what it'll be at fucking 19 and 20 years old. If you optimize for testosterone, you are going to be the ultimate man. You're going to have such an advantage over other people. So, have a good diet. Eat plenty of fat. I want to stress that as much as possible. Eat lots of fat and eat lots of meat. Don't eat bullshit fat. Don't eat seed oils. Don't eat like weird McDonald's food. Don't eat weird processed shit. But eat a diet that basically as close to carnivore as you can get it. So like keto is the second best thing. Basically high fat is very important, especially as teenagers, because fat and cholesterol forms hormones, including testosterone, and fat and cholesterol form the brain. So that just shows you fat is so important as a teenager to be consuming. Not seed oils, not that weird shit, but like saturated animal fat. So like butter, beef fat, like the fat on the meat. You want to be eating fatty meat because fat forms hormones, and our brain is like 80% fat or some shit. So we need fat as much as possible to optimize our growth as a teenager. And the idea that most of us are going low-fat diet because it's healthy, it's so healthy, low-fat, because you're going to get heart disease, you fucking retard. Don't listen to don't do the opposite of the 99% and you'll be the 1%. Secondly, you want to stop eating all this processed bullshit. Stop consuming all these chemicals. Like, You have to realize, like, you might be eating a shit diet right now, and you have to realize how fucking important this is. And I wish I fucking knew this earlier, because honestly, me as like, back when I was fucking such a loser, back in my loser days, I was eating the shittest diet you've ever seen. I would literally, like, 80% of my diet was pasta and fruit. It's fucked, man. It's actually fucked. Now, I wish I really fucking realized this, that fucking eating a shit diet is, like, almost as bad as fucking smoking, bro. You have to realize that. And don't be that fucking guy that's eating like shit and then lives fucking 60 years less than he could have. Don't fucking be that guy, bro. Don't be that guy. Optimize your testosterone to grow into a man, because I know the effects of it, and it's beautiful. Secondly, you need to optimize your brain. Again, eat plenty of fat. Your brain is made out of fucking fat. So you need to optimize. You need to eat lots of fat. Get your fat in, because that is great for your brain. Secondly, eat less carbs. Carbs inflame your brain, as well as seed oils. Seed oils and carbs inflame your brain so that it basically works much less, like, efficiently. Your brain works less on carbs. Your brain functions on ketones so much better than it does on glucose. Eat plenty of fat, eat lots of fat, eat less carbs. You will optimize your brain and your hormones, like, insanely. Secondly, for the brain category, you need to just, like, what your brain does during this period is you're essentially pruning and myelinating your brain. Basically, you probably don't know what those words mean, and I didn't before I read this certain book, but basically, your brain is being optimized. It's getting rid of the things that don't matter. It's getting rid of the gunk. That's what adolescence is basically your brain getting rid of the gunk and optimizing the shit that matters. So, you need to optimize the shit that matters. You need to do the shit that matters as much as possible. You need to experience pain. You need to get used to that, because then your brain will develop those connections that it will get used to pain. As well, you need to have fucking experiences. The amount of fucking teenagers and shit that are on monk mode, fucking grind set and all that shit. It's great for, like, you know, if you already have experiences. But as fucking teenagers, we haven't done shit, and our brains are fucked. We haven't done shit. We need to fucking do shit so that our brain gets used to doing shit. Your brain, you need to get fucking experiences so that your brain is optimized. You need to have experiences, because your brain is being optimized right now as we fucking speak. Your brain is literally, if you're a teenager, your brain is getting optimized. Your brain is getting fucking optimized to function the best way possible. And if you're fucking sitting at home doing nothing, fucking working on your business, and you don't even have fucking video ideas to speak about, because all you do is fucking sit at home on your business, you haven't gotten any success, so you don't know what the fuck to talk about. There's nothing to talk about. You need to get experiences, because that way you'll have a fun life and your brain will be optimized. Your brain will be optimized to know how to navigate life. And you can call me, you can say, oh, but you're only 13, so you don't know what you're talking about. You're not an adult yet. You haven't gone through the experiences. I'm going through it now. That's the fucking important part. That's the important part. I know what it's like to be a fucking teenager, and you need to be hit, especially as a man, you need to be hit with this level of reality and fucking, like, you need to be, like, fucking punched in the face to realize, like, you're being a fucking idiot. You need to fucking realize this. Adolescence is the period where you need to be optimizing your life. You need to be living the best life possible as an adolescent. And so my camera's about to die. I'm gonna wrap this video up, and I just want you to know I'm only yelling at the camera because that's how I get you to take action. That's how I get you to shut the fuck up and do what you're like. Stop listening to your brain and listen to mine, who's going through it and knows what the lessons are. And so I really wish you the best, and this is completely tough love. If you want to go get more lessons from me, my whole channel is basically about teenagers' problems and being a teenager, and how you can basically grow up into a man as a teenager, because my experience of life is like a man would be. So consider subscribing if that sounds like really cool to you and you want to go through that and experience that, because honestly it's a really great life. And I'm only yelling because it's tough love, and it's how I can get you to take action. Also, I have free coaching down in the description. Basically, it's a Discord server, but you can join the Discord server, but then it's, you DM me for the details. Anyway, it's free for now. It's completely free for now. It's gonna become paid at some point, but for now it's completely free. And yeah, I can teach you with case-to-case advice, and for proof, my friend, I might do a podcast with him soon, but my friend, he's completely turned his life around. He's really serious about improving himself now, and I can see a bright future for him, and pretty soon we might do a podcast, and you'll see that my advice works. So I'll see you, and peace out. Mwah.